Hi, greetings to everybody. I'm sure you all would be taking care of yourself during this lockdown period of COVID 19 coronavirus. Let me tell you that I am fine, my family is fine, and I'm sure you and your family are doing well, keeping good health. You guys are staying at home, staying safe, and staying blessed. God bless you all. So, today I'm going to take you through an Indian rural economy post COVID 19. How I visualize about the Indian rural economy post COVID 19. I have read many news articles and tried to collate and also put in my own thought processes, having discussed with few of the agriculture experts, the agriculture colleges, my friends, and let's see what's forward. So, talking about Indian rural economy post COVID 19, how to cope with the situation of post COVID 19. Hi, I am Ratan Singh, rural advisor for Reno, business advisor and consultant, having a background of rural as an agriculture engineer, having management degree both in marketing and business, having associated with top corporates and worked for rural marketing both in domestic and international markets. I would like to share my thoughts and experience to you today. We are all aware that agriculture plays a very critical role in income generation in the rural India. India is an agriculture country and we all are proud of our farmers and rural fellow citizens who contribute to the national development and the society. It is our moral obligation and responsibility to enhance the lives of rural people. Farmers, almost 140 million farm households across the country, are most vulnerable to a potential economic shock from the lockdown. The agriculture industry contributes nearly $265 billion to the GDP. And farmers play a very important role in the growth of our country. To help understand the rural economy in India post COVID 19, let us see its impact and opportunities. We shall talk about methods of approaching the rural markets, where there are many people who influence the market, and also there are various digital marketing means. While we approach the rural areas post COVID 19, how are these people and the so desired digital platform going to impact and boost the market and hence the country's economy? COVID 19 impact will leave an impact on the minds of rural people. It is not going to be very easy for them to forget this coronavirus episode. The onset of COVID 19 and the lockdown thereafter has created a negative impact to the agriculture market, and it is going through a tough situation that might leave a long-term effect on the way the market moves, the style of functioning of the growth system, and behavior patterns in the rural market. COVID 19 impact will leave an impact on the minds of rural people, more driven by the sentiments and beliefs. As we gather information from the rural market on the arrivals of the major commodities in the markets, we find that the supply chains and the mandi operations has been adversely impacted, resulting into lack of cash from the market scenario, which used to be largely cash driven. While government at the center and the states too have been taken adequate measures, still this is a challenging task due to availability of transport and laborers. While instant payment of course will remain an issue, unless there is enough assurance and clear communication for the farmers. We also read about some sugarcane mills. Instead of giving money, they are asking the farmers to take the sugar produce after the sugar mill runs. So, different people with different solutions will come out. Some will help the rural, some will cheat the rural, and it will be an impact on the minds of these rural people. COVID-19's impact on harvesting, food processing, and livelihood of rural areas. As we see, some places farm harvesting also is an issue, where usually manual labor is involved, and now not enough farm mechanization techniques are instantly available for those small and marginal farmers. In view to check COVID-19 spread and to keep workers from reaching the factories, mainly rice mills across the country also have come to a standstill despite exemption from lockdown under essential services. These areas need to look at the larger workforce having moved from urban and town areas to their respective villages and farms under the fear of COVID-19. Though the major region was not enough support to continue their livelihood, food, shelter, medical and security, that caused the people to move out from the urban and going back to their own villages and farms. And now there is a need to look at this major issue of the laborers and the rural people going to come back into the urban. During this COVID-19 lockdown, many small-scale farmers are unable to access the markets to sell produce or to buy the inputs such as seeds, crop protection or fertilizer. Closures of major transport routes and export bans are also likely to affect the food systems adversely. Definitely, it will take time to correct this situation. Our focus and priority on the rural development for the benefit of the rural economy, if we talk about that, with large amount of people moving to villages, there is an immediate requirement to look at the ways to provide livelihood, food, medical, etc. with the government's vision of doubling farmers' income getting shattered now. I'm sure the government is going to take adequate steps both at the centers and the state to ensure that the vision continues. And not all these people are going to move back to urban and town areas, as there is great amount of fear that has got developed in the minds of the rural people. This calls for more focus and priority on the rural development for the benefit of the rural economy that will drive the economy of our country then. We all are aware of the fact that India is an agrarian country and our larger population and money power comes from rural India. Hence, this sector has to be given much more importance in the coming days and the months. Creating more and more of food processing units in rural areas will help the sector absorb the workforce, give them work opportunities, and also shall give boost to the economy. Building up well-developed small 10 to 15 bed hospitals with all equipments and testing facilities in the rural areas in the future will build up safety, confidence and economy. Providing adequate training, providing manufacturing facility for the village workforce towards manufacturing of small components will also be a big boost to the economy. This requires preparedness and understanding also of the digital communication in the rural market because of the lockdown condition followed by social distancing, where digital communication is going to play an important role. We talked about the situation. Let us also talk about the potential of the local digital communication in rural areas, which had been the challenge for some corporate brands. We know that the next door kirana shop or retailers still play a vital role in influencing the consumer on the brand choice when it comes to rural India. And we all have practically observed during this lockdown period, both in towns, urban, as well as in the rural market. Effective servicing has helped the brands with the confidence of these retailers, kirana shops, and follower brands who want to make entry find it difficult. Most of the brands either have not thought of or have not been able to make their roads in the rural market, enabling them to use the full potential of these influencers in the market. Corporate must not be under the impression that rural market isn't prepared for understanding digital communication. It is the reality today that I have seen myself traveling into rural markets. Rural is much more prepared to follow the digital communication, and so the marketing strategies as displayed by corporate brands have to use the full potential of the ongoing digital revolution across the rural markets by providing localized digital marketing and communication for their products across these markets in depth. Great digital growth of marketing products in rural areas can be seen very clearly as of today's situation. There is tremendous potential for localized digital communication for brands via the new age social media such as YouTube, Facebook, or via Google SEO. The digital content has to be understood in a very simple way of communication and has to be catchy for the end user, something different from the urban market. What communication we do in the urban market may not stand true in the rural market, which the rural people will not understand, and that would be a failure of the corporate going with urban strategy into the rural market. Can there be customer testimonials or stories from the rural markets of surrounding areas that can create immediate impact on marketing the product with ease of operations and time? Yes, this will play an important role. WhatsApp and YouTube communication is the best source to convey about your company, your brand, and communication about product usage, its services, support, etc. Hence, we can witness a great digital growth of marketing and online payments method where people will maintain social distance with physical contacts. In other words, socializing, selling, marketing, communication, feedback, asking for services, making or taking payments, etc. will be more on digital platform rather than physical. Rural definitely understands social distancing today. More likely spending money on health insurance, medical facilities are going to be there in the rural areas. So it's time to see what rural consumer is heading for. While digital communication is true and will be the largest communication platform, now the question arises if consumers are going to spend post COVID-19 on items that don't matter to them in the long term, and items that are luxury or the items without which they can manage their life. This will be there because rural consumers are going to think more on the savings for tomorrow, keeping handy cash available protecting themselves and their families from such natural calamities, spending money on health insurance, medical facility, etc. And also, rural people are going to establish some work for themselves that can create money even during odd situations and unavoidable times or unfavorable times. Rural consumer demand was highly dependent upon monsoon, higher crop yield, and better crop prices as always, even before the disruption. It is further likely to weaken, thereby reducing growth forecasts of Kharif crop sowing that will be ahead now. COVID-19 disruption seems more wide and deep and may result in a slow recovery. Let us see the impact on automobile industry. The stakeholders in the value chain system will experience both short-term and the medium-term impact in automobile industry. Post COVID-19, the long-term impact is unpredictable at this stage. There can be shortage of production, shortage of required models, liquidity crunch, delayed launches, difficulties in finance availability, and also less demand due to deferred decisions to buy. On the other side, the coronavirus pandemic may turn out to be a blessing in disguise for automobile or car industry, which was going through its worst ever slump in sales even before the outbreak. So let us see what can be the negative and the positive impact on channel system of the automobile manufacturers who are the front leaders to sell their products. Talking about negative impact, decline in customer footfalls due to low confidence arising out of fear for future. Restricted movement of the field force, liquidity crunch, shift from supply concept availability to demand concept, that is the low requirement. Loan tightening procedure and slow disbursement. Drop in demand for BS6 due to price increase after BS4 vehicles. The positive impact, on the other hand, if we see, due to social distancing, possible spike in demand to personalized vehicle instead of shared services. Customers may be more motivated than before the pandemic to buy a car because they see personal vehicles as safer than the public transport. This will be true in the rural market as well. Discussing a practical example on the impact on automobile industry, coronavirus undermines Indian crop prices, derails rural rebound. Here is an example of an Indian farmer who wanted to buy a car for his personal use, but looking at this, he has deferred his decision at the moment because he has to struggle for his livelihood and then again for repaying back the loans, maybe of agriculture machinery, and now if he buys the cars, again that loan he will have on him to pay back. Talking about impact on the automobile industry, the negative and positive impact on online marketing, which has become a trend during the lockdown period. Most of the automobile car manufacturers, they have gone with online marketing concept, which is a good way to gather the customers, keep the customers aware of the product, services, etc. Keep in touch with them But let's see what would be the negative and the positive impact. A rise in online platform during lockdown period may give a wrong picture of realistic market requirement. Actual sales may see drop due to low customer confidence out of fear and ensuring safeguarding money for such situations in future. Ola Uber usage demand may also go down due to health sanitization issues and with more of work from home concept to continue by the employers. In the rural market, the impact of COVID on the economy and the automotive sales may vary depending on intensity, duration, and spread of the outbreak, so that so far has not impacted the villages. Recovery, as predicted, may take place by the end of 6 months, during which period festive season also starts in India. Or if not, may extend to next fiscal, but corporate houses who take adequate steps and remain aggressive to support the rural market at this point of time will be the real leaders who will survive with promotion of the products. Reach of automobile industry in the rural market, as we see, assuming that the current lockdown nears its end, corporate gets ready for their business's plan to revive the operations, it will effectively be a fortnight or a month of preparation to jumpstart the business operations, with major role being played as work from home. This would be across all aspects of employee engagement, cash and liquidity management, sales and marketing services, and both for revival and operational continuity. As the industry will struggle to get back on its feet, address overhead reduction, efficiency improvement, maintain stakeholder communication, and explore opportunities for automation and efficiency upliftment, the market facing teams like marketing, sales, services will need to actively engage with their customers to assure supply, closing out ongoing deals, reduce marketing, and reallocate marketing budget to digital media, especially as traditional media like newspaper, adverts, and TV may be less effective and more costly for the corporates. In the medium to long term, automobile manufacturers and channel partners will need to work on their service offerings, channel expansion for reaching rural markets using the budget of camps or events in the form of rental being paid for any, say, 6 months period support to the channel members, and building influencers database as their eyes and ears in the field to promote the products where there is a reality, a challenge ahead for the field force to reach physical, maintaining social distancing norms. And how automobile industry may respond post COVID-19. Let's see point by point. Protecting employees, ensuring their safety, regular health checkups, defining travel guidelines, and work from home policy. Corporates have to define it very clearly and ensure that the employees follow it in letter and spirit. Business and work operations to be simplified and made less complicated so as to realign the company goals, set up and align functional leaders, reorganize their structure for ensuring business contracts and market reach is done as per the set guidelines. Team leader to define clear objectives and goals to the team ensure real-time monitoring and reporting, motivate and encourage the team, ensure availability of desired product. Third, define cost reduction measures very clearly, assessing financial risk exposure, initiate action for cash and liquidity management. Consistent and transparent communication with employees and customers on products, pricing, features, services, etc., and not to unnecessarily oversell or push the allied services that might not be the need of the customer at this juncture in the rural market. Engage team with continuous online training on various skills, management, product, etc., and reward the field team. Encourage them for creating customers, influencers database from the rural market. Supporting channel members or on 6 months rental as an example to establish single shutter outlet for the field force where they don't have to travel, they are stationed there, customers can visit, maintaining the social distance given a proper time and duration will play an important role in the rural market. When we talk about the rural market, the business influencers in the village that corporate can touch point with low cost digital solutions, we have many influencers and many friends there. Be it seeds and fertilizer store, be it a chemist or a medical store, electrician or a digital shop, dairy farm business, a dhaba, tea shop or a food stall, agriculture, machinery and equipment shops, a barber shop, tire, battery, lubricant shop, a local cycle shop, fertilizer, pesticides, seeds shop, grain mandis, grain merchants, water pumps, generator shops, LIC agents, NGOs, tailoring, switching and altering business for the garments, bankers, teachers, construction business owners, poultry businesses, small manufacturing units, repair shops, clothing and garment stores, jewelry shops, local garage owners, grocery store, kirana shop, ice cream shop, sweet stores, other local financiers, and most important above all, the sarpanch and the panchayat members. These influencers are going to be the guiding factors for the rural market, for the rural people in the village who will influence them and guide them, coach them, mentor them whether to buy this product, if that product is a necessity, or which brand is important for them for their growth in the market. So, at the last, I will talk about go rural with Rural Mind to be the market leader, unfold the blind spot of the rural market. Going rural will definitely give business growth in volumes and profits for any corporate. So unfold the blind spot of the rural market. Post COVID-19 is important. Prepare now, do well, go well. Thank you very much.